Multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. Oh, no applause? You're all fired.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch. Now,
come with me if you want to live a more delicious life.
Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. The past, male pattern baldness.
What geese?
Got one right now. The urge to puff that bubble wrap. But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day: what we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money! Are you ready? They are ready.
Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here this morning.
It's always a good time.
That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good.
Very good. Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Good morning, America.
I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in. I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be here.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, where?
Ginger.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Well, hello to you, and you. Good morning. Not good morning, child. It's been a long day. Good evening to everybody. Good evening to you. Welcome into another edition of Brainley's Virtual Tour Live, a bonus tour for you all this evening. Now, here's the gag, right? This was supposed to be the morning edition of the show until I found the court documents. And by the way, if you are looking for the court documents, there was a person that asked about it. And I just happened to do a little Google search and found a tweet that allows you to see the documents in full. So all the documents I read this morning, you are now able to see that at your disposal. Well, I had to watermark the documents for me, because what we're not going to do is take my credit and have somebody else get the glory. We ain't doing that shit now over here. Hire is one. So by the way, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 destinations for you this evening. Halle Bailey, there is a couple of updates there we're going to talk about with Halle Bailey and DDG this evening. Janet Jackson is coming back to the American Music Awards. It's getting a huge award. We'll talk about that. The Southern Entertainment Awards. I never heard this award show, but y'all know we love to elevate what is not being heard. Of course, we'll talk about that. Kahnai, her name is Kahnai Jackson. We'll talk about her. She is a single mother from Los Angeles, California, and it's a very important story to talk about her. Barbership, the Black series about every Black barbershop that is across America. It's coming back, but not in the way that you think. We'll talk about that. Airbnb is gaining money in a new sector, and I think they're going to be a smash hit. We can't wait to talk about theme parks as well. You guys saw the Epic Universe commercial. We'll talk about a new opponent in that world. DameD has to sell off something or some things. We'll talk about that. And AntionetteL, a beautiful, beautiful sister. I saw her when she talked about Grant Ellis, which I think me and her would look better together than her and Grant Ellis, but that's neither here nor there. But she is competing in a huge event. So 9 destinations for you all this evening. Higher is Wayne, low is available, but either way, we are live on tour. Let me take down this iconic intro here. You see the virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is me, everybody. Hey, welcome in. Glad to have all you here. Let's get to the getting and doing what we do, everybody, because we do have 9 destinations for y'all this evening. 3 shows in one day. That's what we do around here. Okay. So, there we go. So, for People Magazine, people.com, Halle Bailey requests sole legal and physical custody of son Halo, asks court to prevent ex-DDG from taking him out of LA. Here's what you need to know. Halle Bailey is requesting sole legal and physical custody of her son Halo, whom she shares with ex-boyfriend DDG. The actress is alleging that her former partner has been abusive in front of their son, and asking the court to restrict where DDG is allowed to take Halo to. The couple split in 2024 after welcoming Halo in December of 2023. That's what you need to know. Halle Bailey is requesting sole legal and physical custody of her son, according to court documents obtained by People. Magazine, people.com. The Little Mermaid star is requesting sole legal and physical custody of her son Halo Saint, whom she welcomed in December 2023 with ex-boyfriend DDG. She's also asked the judge to order that the ex, born Daryl Dwayne Granberry Jr., not be allowed visitation with his son. However, she is asking that DDG be given supervised visits with a professional company once a week for 6 hours while Halo is in Los Angeles. Additionally, Bailey is asking the court to prevent DDG from taking their son outside of the county of Los Angeles. Oh, look at Halo right there. Like, mama, what's on the phone? Let me tell you, baby's faces are a whole language, man. Gotta tell you. Yes, indeed. She's also requested an order to prevent child abduction, saying that history has it saying that DDG has a history of abusing her, taking her away or hiding Halo from her, threatening to take or hide Halo from her, and not cooperating with her parenting. Bailey asked that judge or DDG not to move with Halo without her written permission, and to turn in or not apply for passports or other important documents for Halo. If he does travel with Halo, with her permission, she is asking the judge to order that DDG provide his travel schedule, copies of round-trip airline tickets, addresses, and phone numbers where they can be reached, and for an airline ticket for her if Halo is not returned. Come on. She said, you're not getting away with it, not here, not there, not anywhere, Halle Bailey, she is, okay? The actress specified several examples where she has asked DDG to set a visitation schedule with her for Halo, and shared that one particular interaction came to a head in January. Bailey writes that when DDG came to get Halo, she asked him to talk about schedule, and he got visibly upset. As she walked with him outside and buckled her son in the car seat, Bailey alleges that DDG was cursing at her and getting more and more upset. I had left my front door open, was not even fully dressed, and as I was not even wearing shoes, she says. Daryl kept repeating, "Get out of my car, bitch." Halo was crying. I repeatedly pleaded with him to stop calling me a bitch. Haley continues, I felt very nervous that he was talking to Halo. He was taking Halo with him, rather. It was very agitated. I did not feel safely with the baby with him in his state. I also wanted to know when he would bring Halo back. He would not tell me. The argument continued and got physical as to his wrestling, tussling. At one point, Daryl was pulling my hair, and then he slammed my face on the steering wheel, causing my tooth to get chipped. Bailey alleges. I then stopped fighting back as I was in a lot of pain. I wanted to get out of the car with Halo, but I was stuck. DDG ended up driving to his house with Bailey in the car since she wanted to leave Halo alone. That was probably the best decision for her. Once they got there, the star claims that she told his friend what happened. They embedded them to set a schedule, but they just told her to leave Halo and go. Bailey details several other alleged examples of abuse in her statement by saying that she's done everything possible to avoid going to court. I realize there's no pleasing Daryl. I cannot allow this abuse any longer. Cannot keep living like this, she says. I never know when he's going to demand our son to be in his mother's care and whether I will be subjected to his threats and abuse. Bailey also requested a temporary restraining order against DDG and was granted one by the court on Tuesday, May 13th, which was yesterday. He is required to remain over 100 yards away from Bailey and Halo at all times, including Halo's school and Bailey's vehicle. Representatives for Halle and DDG not immediately respond to people's requests for comment. Bailey and DDG began their relationship in 2022 and ultimately split in 2024. A court hearing in the case is scheduled for June 4th. If you are experiencing DV, call the National DV hotline at 1-800-799-7233. That's 1-800-799-7233. That's 1-800-799-7233. Or go to thehotline.org. All calls are toll free and confidential. The hotline is available 24/7 is in more than 170 languages. So I will copy this, put this in the live chat. So yes, indeed there. So, I mean, we read the restraining order this morning on Virtual Tour Live, Brainley's Virtual Tour Live, that is. And I'm with her. I mean, if you're calling her a bitch and you're taking the son away, and you're not letting her know when you're bringing your son back, then yeah, guess what? I think you do deserve to, have your son taken away. Now, I do believe every, person should know their mother and father, but also too, just because you bring forth life doesn't mean that you're a dad or a mom either. You know what I mean? But that's not all that happened. It's not all that happened because DDG's mother and sister seemingly respond to Halle Bailey's restraining order and abuse allegations. So shout out to the Shade Room. This is the team section of the Shade Room here. Here we go. The first public reaction DDG shared about Halle Bailey's restraining order against him happened on Aiden Ross live stream not too long after DDG's mother, Tonya Granberry, and sister offered different comments on the granted request. Social media is going off about the bombshell details and evidence Halle included in her petition. Now his family's reactions are continuing to stir the pot. Editors note this article was updated on May 14th today with an initial message from DDG's sister. Keep reading to see what she said. DDG's mother shares this message amid his restraining order. We'll circle back to Halle Bailey's restraining order details and how DDG must comply shortly. Let's start with what Tonya Granberry had to say after the internet started talking about her streamer son to her Instagram stories after midnight on Wednesday Eastern time with a cryptic message about speaking out. I usually don't comment or say anything on this internet with all the negativity, lies, and hatred toward mine. However, these accusations have made me realize that I've been quiet too long, Tonya Granberry wrote. Despite her message, Mama DDG hasn't shared anything else as of 1 hour after, at least 4 hours before she shared a Kermit the Frog meme that reads, "Hello, Jesus, take the wheel." So here is the post here from Mama DDG, from DDG's mama, right here. And then here is, "Hello, Jesus, take the wheel." And then streamer's sister acknowledges order against her brother aside from his mother's message. DDG's sister, TT, also reacted to the restraining order. Unlike Tonya Granberry, though, TT is seemingly choosing to stay out of the co-parent drama and video circulating on social media. The sister said, "I've already seen the TMZ post. I'm not going to speak on it." So yeah, T said with a slight laugh. So here we go.
I've already seen the TMZ post, and I'm not going to speak on it. So, yeah.
Jabbar, come here.
So there is what she had to say. Wednesday, May 14th, TT took to her Instagram stories with an additional message. She wrote, "The devil is working, but God's working harder," adding a prayer hand and a heart, a red heart emojis. But did you just say that you already saw the TMZ thing and that you wasn't going to speak on it? So why did you make that Instagram story? I'm just asking a question. Just asking a question. Okay. So, recap of what the restraining order claims. As previously reported, Halle filed for a court order protection from DDG on May 13th. TMZ broke the news. It was exclusive on TMZ. Then it went to everywhere else and shared images and screenshots of the filing. She alleges that in January they got into a physical dispute after a failed conversation about visitation for their son, Halo. The actress accused DDG of slamming her head into his steering wheel and chipping her tooth. In the process, alleged photos from the aftermath also show bruising on her arm. So there's the bruising there, chipped tooth. And so DDG learns a judge granted Halle Bailey a restraining order against him while on stream with Aiden Ross. Now, for those of you who don't know who Aiden Ross is, he's a piece of motherfucking shit. He talked about Doji. Said that she's an industry plant when nobody knows who this motherfucker is, doesn't reference him, not here, there, or anywhere. Basically supports Yahtzees, supports Kanye West, and is just a bastard that should have been swallowed by his fucking mother. So.
I don't feel like, damn, but should I get a stylist? Why are they saying?
Wait a minute, you're asking if you need a stylist and you look this fucked up? Child, let's roll.
GGTMZ. Let's see. Why are they saying GGTMZ? All right, I'm looking at her story now. Oh.
You see, he's trying not to react to it.
Don't even.
That can't even be real.
Fuck all that.
But that can't even be real. That's the thing.
But don't even. But you know what we talked about last night? All that. Let me say something. It's not.
No, I'm saying, but I don't know where that even came from.
Yo, stop these fake allegations. This is a father.
Oh, wow. Stop with the fake allegations. Sir, do you really want to say that and you don't know everything, sir? This is your friend. Know your role, stay in your place, and shut your bitch ass up. And yes, I'm calling him a bitch, okay? Because at the beginning and end of the day, he is supporting DDG, who made a whole song called Don't Take My Son, and saying I'm hitting it from the back. I'm making it busted like Russian. That's going to make me hot. It's going to make me pissed. He put out a song that could be used against him. So, yes, I'm calling you a bitch because you are being with DDG, who is against his ex-girlfriend. So, yes, you're a bitch.
This is a real person. It's a good human being.
Even, but I don't.
But hey, bro, we on stream, bro.
Come on, like I gotta
just don't do it, bro. Come here. Fuck that. That's my real friend. We're not gonna do no false in the streets.
It's the seriousness. Like, come here. Motherfucker, what is your ass gonna do? What is your ass gonna do? Really? You do realize, Aiden Ross, that Haley and Chloe Bailey are connected to Beyonce. You really want to go down that path, you dumb fuck? Okay, John. Okay. And by the way, Aiden Ross ain't gonna do shit to Braylon because I don't have enough subscribers to create traction so he can have motion. Okay, so but let alone if Aiden Ross had a daughter, he will probably be for domestic violence against his daughter. Just saying. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. But if you let it fly, it must apply. In March, Halle Bailey alleges DDG entered her empty bedroom without permission, took a photo of her bed, and implied via text that she was sexually entertaining other people within that same week. He also allegedly smashed her Ring doorbell. She claims to have video evidence, stole and threw her phone and called her a bitch. Then on Mother's Day, Bailey claims ex-boyfriend sent her text messages about fan-fueled rumors. You sent fan-fueled rumors. She didn't say nothing of fact. Okay. When she was vacationing in St. Lucia with Halo and singer Brett Fayez, she denied doing so and replied to DDG. Meanwhile, Brett has not responded to requests for comment from the Shade Room since the release of the text screenshots. Rather, fans have questioned its authority due to the delivery date on his messages being shown as tomorrow. Nonetheless, a judge reportedly granted Halle Bailey a restraining order requiring DDG to stay at least 100 yards from her and banning him from speaking about her or Halo in public forums. Knowing good to damn well he's going to break it in 5, 4, 3, 2, #1. The actress has also asked permission to take their 1-year-old to Italy for at least 2 months to film a project. A circulating video from Aiden Ross upstream DDG reacted on camera to the granted order. Haley has not publicly addressed the developments, including Tanya and TT's comments. On Wednesday, May 14th, DDG also spoke out amid the restraining order, which has escalated to Halle Bailey demanding sole legal or physical custody of Halo. While he did not mention Haley on the order, he talked about chilling and proceeding with his streamer content. Meanwhile, Soulja Boy went off thread to get street justice for Bailey if he ever runs into her ex-boyfriend. But yeah, Soulja Boy's in this thing now. Soulja Boy's in this thing. Soulja Boy is in this thing. Hey, my friend, good to see you. My thoughts. Good evening, Brad. I've let me know on other CC's channel that I need to open a brother business for cases like this. I recommend the Deluxe Brother for her case. I mean, listen, that's not a bad business to have. And by the way, shout out to My Thoughts, a very, very good sister indeed for sure. So like I said, Soulja Boy is in this thing now. Yes, indeed. So here we go from the Shade Room. Like I said, that was the teen section of the Shade Room. Now we're in the adult section of the Shade Room. Yikes! DDG speaks out as Soulja Boy threatens them over allegations he put hands on Halle Bailey. Rapper and Twitch streamer DDG Daryl Dwayne Granberry Jr. recently took to Twitter to stingingly address alleged serious accusations from his ex-girlfriend, actress and singer Halle Bailey. His post quickly went market backlash and justify on the ongoing drama. By the way, I just want to say this about Aiden Ross. If he does have a daughter, I'm not wishing anything bad. I'm just bringing it home of Aiden Ross supporting DDG when there has been evidence in the past of DDG doing the most to Halle Bailey. So I'm not wishing that on his daughter if he has one. I'm wishing that on his mother, on his sister, on his grandmother, on his niece, on his cousins. Any woman in his life that matters to him, okay? Get that straight. And by the way, we got to really get out of our feelings of just because we bring it home doesn't mean we're wishing hell on people, okay? All right, rolling on. Like I said, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. But if you let it fly, it must apply. Yes, indeed. Here, as I get back to our destination here. Come on, technology. There we go. His post quickly went viral, sparking backlash and intensifying the ongoing drama. Fans speculate his response may also be aimed at a apparent threat from Soulja Boy regarding the situation. Give it a moment, y'all. StreamYard cuts out. I will be back. Okay, there we go. DDG sent a message on Tuesday. It was revealed that Bailey accused DDG of physical and verbal abuse during their 2-year relationship, leading her to obtain a temporary restraining or court documents detailing incidents in a January altercation where DDG allegedly slammed her face into a steering wheel, chipping her tooth. She also claims that he entered. Okay, there we go. I'm like, why did it get dark all of a sudden? Where DDG allegedly slammed her face into a steering wheel, chipping her tooth. She also claims that he entered her home without permission, sent threatening messages, and that his public comments view online harassment. Meanwhile, DDG was on live stream with Aiden Ross when the knees broke. So there's the bruises there, chipped tooth there. And there's the reaction from Aiden Ross and DDG. Despite these serious allegations, DDG's recent post on Twitter suggests a dismissive attitude toward the situation. I'm chilling, by the way. I have no worries. He wrote in part on Wednesday morning. This has sparked criticism from fans and the public who finds this response inappropriate given the gravity of the accusations. Soulja Boy's threats add fuel to the fire, adding another layer to the controversy. Rapper Soulja Boy has publicly threatened DDG over the abuse allegations. Soulja Boy, who has faced his own legal troubles, including a $4 million judgment in a separate abuse case, expressed his anger on social media, saying that he would beat DDG if the allegations were true. The situation between DDG and Soulja Boy has drawn increased attention, the streamer responding an hour after the threat by saying he's chilling and still streaming, showing little concern despite the escalated situation. Itch as in for putting your hands on Haley, Lil, and Plant made DDG. If I catch you, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you. You know, I don't advocate for violence, but I do advocate for justice. I don't advocate for violence, but I do advocate for justice. I don't advocate for violence, but I do advocate for justice. And I think that there will be a huge GoFundMe for Soulja Boy if that actually happens. Moving on. Social media has been on fire with reactions as fans and critics alike are blaming DDG for his seemingly carefree post. Additionally, the situation has sparked widespread debates online about abuse, celebrity accountability, and toxic relationships. This will be a good time to regroup and stay off the internet. Click Indica Milan said upon today. Tori Lynn say the same. Hello. We back. It's up. We're here. So, like I said, it's all good in the neighborhood. Give me a moment. Because we were on Soldier Boy, right? We were on Soldier Boy and DDG. That's where we were. Just be still and be professional. Everything will be all right. So, like I said, I'll read the story again. I don't mind. Yikes, DDG speaks out as Soldier Boy threatens him over allegations that he put his hands on Halle Bailey. Rapper and Twitch streamer DDG, Daryl Dwayne Granberry Jr. recently took to Twitter to seemingly address serious accusations from his ex-girlfriend, actress and singer Halle Bailey. His post quickly went viral, sparking backlash, intensifying the ongoing drama. His fans speculate his response may also be aimed at a apparent threat from Soldier Boy regarding the situation. On Tuesday, it was revealed that Bailey accused DDG of physical and verbal abuse during their 2-year relationship, leading her to obtain a restraining order. Court documents detail incidents, including a January altercation where DDG allegedly slammed her face into a steering wheel, chipping her tooth. She also claims that he entered her home without permission, sent threatening messages, and his public comments fuel on harassment. Meanwhile, DDG was on street with Aiden Ross when the news broke. Like I said about Aiden Ross, I said what I said. I also do not wish that for his mom, his sister, his daughter, his wife. I don't think he has one because nobody wants to be with him. His grandma, his nieces, his cousins, anyone that matters to him. Not wishing bad on them at all. But sometimes we gotta bring it home to understand the magnitude of how important something is. Despite these serious allegations, DDG's recent post on Twitter suggests a dismissive attitude toward the situation. I'm chilling, by the way. I have no worries, he wrote in part Wednesday morning. This has sparked criticism from fans and the public who find his response appropriate given the gravity of the accusations. Soldier Boy's threats add fuel to the fire, adding another layer to the controversy. Rapper Soldier Boy has publicly threatened DDG over the abuse allegations. Soldier Boy, who has faced his own legal troubles, including a $4 million judgment and a separate abuse case, expressed his anger on social media, saying he would beat DDG if the allegations were true. The situation between DDG and Soldier Boy has drawn increased attention, with the streamer responding an hour after the threat by saying he's chilling and streaming. It's still streaming, rather, showing little concern despite the escalating situation. Social media reacts. Social media has been on fire with reactions as fans and critics alike are slamming DDG for his seemingly carefree posts. Additionally, the situation has sparked widespread debates online about abuse, celebrity accountability, and toxic relationships. So that's DDG's tweet there. Click here. By the way, shout out to Click. I see you, gorgeous. Very beautiful. This would be a good time to regroup and stay off the internet. Fully agree with you there. Tory Lanez said the same thing. Don't be arrogant. That is XO expressive there. Jupiter season. DDG failed streamer rapper put his hands on Halle Bailey. Bitch, what the fuck? Yeah. I agree with that reaction. Dr. TT, not TT, DDG's sister. Halle has bruises, a chipped tooth, court docs, and a whole baby pretend this ain't true. People who will side with a man just because he's a man.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
One more time.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
Y'all slow birds don't have any idea on how courts work. You just don't get granted anything unless there's clear proof to support. Halle had the damn proof to shut the fuck up and take DD's stick out y'all mouths. I said some people got a stick in their mouth, some of them sucking the cream down their throat. But anyway, that's neither here nor there, child. DDG did what to Halle? By the way, that tweet was from Poetic Black Girl. This tweet here, fuck up Bay. DDG did what to Halle? I said, I don't advocate for violence. I do advocate for justice. Because here's the thing, right? Some more tweets here. Well, we now know why DDG taking Halle Bailey to court for custody. Yep. They say Halle, a person who's been famous since she was 11 or 12, and she used to be bald extreme for clout and fame. Oh, me on my way to kick DDG's ass for Halle. DDG did whatever Halle Bailey said he did. And no, I do not believe all women. So here's the thing, right? And I'm going to have to bring this back, sadly, to this. So this is DDG's sister, TT. Daryl, would you want somebody to do what you did to Halle to your sister? Yeah, I'm going there. I don't care at this point. And would you want somebody, right, to do this? Oh, hang on, let me go back. There we go. Would you want somebody to do this to your mother? Just asking questions, bro. Just asking questions. Not trying to be rude to you. Not wishing that on your sister or your mom or any woman in your family. But just asking. Would you want that to happen to them? Just like. Moving on, child. Moving on. By the way, shout out to RollingOut.com, celebrating 25 years of being a platform. Yes, indeed, there. Janet Jackson around to receive Icon Award and perform at the 2025 American Music Awards. Miss Jackson, if you're nasty, to take the AMA stage, American Music Awards stage, marking her first TV appearance since 2018. I got to see her in concert in Cleveland, Ohio. She throws down. Do you hear me? She throws down. Okay, we're good. She throws down for sure. Janet Jackson received the prestigious Icon Award at the 2025 American Music Awards, honoring her remarkable 4-decade career. Actually, it's 5 decades, so she's been around for 50 years, and profound influence on music and culture worldwide. The ceremony will air live Monday, May 26th. The 11-time American Music Award winner will also perform a special performance marking her first television appearance since 2018. The highly anticipated performance adds to the significance of the evening as Jackson joins the exclusive circle of Icon Award recipients. Joining elite company, Jackson is the third artist to receive the AMA's Icon Award, following Rihanna 2013, Lionel Richie 2022. The honor celebrates artists whose music has made an undeniable cultural global impact on the industry. This recognition adds to Jackson's impressive collection of lifetime achievement honors. She previously received the MTV Icon Award in 2001 and the Ultimate Icon Award at the 2013 BET Awards, solidifying her status as one of music's most decorated performers. Unparalleled chart success since her 1982 debut album, Jackson has consistently redefined pop music with her innovative sound, choreography, and artistic vision. Her commercial success speaks volumes. She had 10 number one hits on the Billboard Hot 100 and 7 number one albums on the Billboard 200. Jackson's groundbreaking 1986 album Control was the first by female artist to produce 5 top 10 hits on the Hot 100. The follow-up 1989 Janet Jackson's Rhythm Nation 1814 remains the only album in history to generate 7 top 5 hits on the Hot 100. The only album in history to generate 7 top 5 hits on the Hot 100. In her 1993 release, Janet continued her record-breaking streak with 6 top 10 hits, making her the first artist to achieve 5 or more top 10 singles on the Hot 100 from 3 different albums. Jackson's legacy of longevity. Jackson is among an elite group of just 4 artists alongside Bruce Springsteen, Barbra Streisand, U2 to have a #1 album on the Billboard 200 in 4 different decades, the 1890s, the 1990s, 2000s, and 2010s. This remarkable achievement highlights her enduring relevance across changing musical landscapes. Her influence extends beyond commercial success. Jackson's artistic vision, vocal technique, and choreography has inspired generations of performers. Her boundary-pushing music videos and live performances set new standards for visual representation of pop music. Family legacy. In 2019, Jackson was inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. This induction united her with her brothers, the Jackson 5, who entered the hall in 1999, and Michael Jackson received his own solo introduction in 2001. Her career has encompassed critical acclaim and commercial success. Jackson has earned 5 Grammy Awards, a Golden Globe Award, an Oscar nomination for Best Original Song. Her trophy case also includes multiple MTV Video Music Awards and Billboard Music Awards. Cultural impact. Jackson turns 59 on May 16th. Where is 59 at? Show me 59. I don't see it. Black don't crack. On May 16th, remains a vital force in contemporary music. Her influence spans pop, R&B, rock, and dance music. Her work addressing social issues through music, particularly on Rhythm Nation, created a template for socially conscious pop that artists continue to follow. Jackson's innovative blend of musical styles, commitment to excellence, and artistic independence have established her as one of music's most influential figures. Her boundary-pushing performances and albums help redefine what a female pop star can accomplish. The 2025 American Music Awards ceremony will celebrate these achievements when Jackson accepts the Icon Award, recognizing a career that has transformed music and inspired countless artists across generations. Congratulations to Janet Jackson, making it do what it do over a 50-year career. And you guys can tune into the American Music Awards, which will be live Monday, May 26th. All right, there is that. There. Speaking of award shows, once again, shout out to rollingout.com, celebrating 25 years of being a platform there. Yes, indeed. Southern Entertainment Awards, celebrating the South. The Southern Entertainment Awards, or the C's, have arrived in Atlanta for their 22nd annual celebration. Oh, wow, 22 years. That's a huge milestone. A significant milestone for an event that began with a clear and vital purpose. General Hawkins reflects on what has kept C's thriving for over 2 decades, a commitment to acknowledge the often unsung heroes of the industry and willingness to evolve with the times. This dedication has fostered a sense of community and respect within the Southern entertainment scene, allowing the C's to become a platform where independent artists and industry players feel genuinely seen and appreciated. The Southern Entertainment Awards to celebrate 22 years this May. What was the original vision behind launching the C's back in Nashville, and how has that vision evolved over time? The vision that prompted us to create the Southern Entertainment Awards was to fill a void within the entertainment industry for the contributions the South was making. DJs were making mixtapes, helping artists get signed, design flyers, printing CDs, and so much more. So we wanted to highlight the contributions and everything that the DJ was involved in. The Southern Entertainment Awards has evolved in so many ways over the past 2 decades because the industry itself has changed so much, especially with social media, digital platforms, streaming, and technology. So we try to incorporate many of these advancements while remaining true to our purpose to highlight the accomplishments and contributions of people making noise in the South. Over the past 2 decades, the entertainment landscape has undergone dramatic transformation fueled by social media, digital platforms, streaming services, and ever-evolving technology. The Southern Entertainment Awards have adapted in tandem, embracing these advancements while staying true to their core mission to highlight the accomplishments and contributions of individuals making significant noise in the South. This adaptability and unwavering focus on Southern talent has been crucial in keeping C's relevant and respected, particularly within the independent music scene. While many award shows have come and gone, the C's have endured by consistently recognizing the unique energy and creativity emanating from this region. Atlanta is the backdrop for this year's awards. What does it mean to bring CCC so deeply rooted in music, culture, and creativity? What an honor it is to host our event in a city that has such a rich history in music, culture, and creativity. Atlanta is truly a mecca within the South as recognized across the globe. Bringing the C's to Atlanta this year is particularly meaningful. Atlanta stands as a true mecca to music, culture, and creativity, not just within the South, but on a global scale. Hosting the awards of the city that is so deeply rooted in artistic expression is an honor, acknowledging Atlanta's profound influence on the entertainment world. The city's vibrant history and ongoing innovation makes it the perfect backdrop for celebrating these diverse talents that the South continues to produce. Award shows come and go, but few last over 2 decades. What do you think has kept the C's relevant and respected, especially within independent music? I think our consistency has played a large part in our longevity. We have been very consistent in acknowledging people's contributions and not just highlight the obvious. We really try to dig deep and recognize people's hard work. What is one thing you hope every attendee or viewer walks away after the 2025 show at the City Winery? We hope that they are proud of the finished product. We work year round to represent We work year round to present to them, from the venue to the promotional efforts to performances and even ticket pricing. We just want people to feel that we did everything with them in mind. We also pray that inspires someone to continue to that next step in their career. Looking to the future, the long-term vision is for the Southern Entertainment Award. The long-term vision for the Southern Entertainment Awards is ambitious, with the hopes of reaching a 50-year celebration. Well, I mean, you got 2 decades down, so you got 30 more to go, but there you go. Looking ahead, what's your long-term vision for the Southern Entertainment Awards? How can people support your platform beyond the show weekend? Long-term vision ideally would be to see a 50-year celebration, but how do we accomplish how do we accomplish that is the million-dollar question, because we're talking 28 years from this point. While we can start planning now, it will be the next generation that takes the Southern Entertainment Awards there. To directly answer the question of how people can support the platform just beyond the C's weekend, if you have a question, email us. If you are interested in sponsoring, please contact us before the week of the event. Visit our website in June, nominate someone, then vote for people in November. Share a post, like a post. If you have suggestions or would like to collaborate, let's sit down for a conversation. We are here. Our next generation will ultimately carry this vision forward. There are ways for everyone to support the platform now and beyond the awards. We can engage with the C's online by liking and sharing posts, nominate individuals in June, and voting in November are valuable ways to contribute. For those with questions, sponsorship inquiries, or collaboration ideas, direct communication or via email or conversation is encouraged. The Southern Entertainment Awards are here to stay committed to celebrating the vibrant and ever-evolving entertainment scene of the South. First of all, congratulations on 22 years. I mean, award shows don't last that long. I mean, the Oscars is getting to their 100th celebration. But to get to 22 years of a Black award show, it's absolutely fabulous, to use the words of the Grinch there. So let's pull up the Southern Entertainment Awards website here. So here it is, here the Southern Entertainment Awards right here. This is the website. So right here, May 2025. Get your ticket, shawty. Yes, indeed. Rest in peace to the one, the only Juan Smith there. Friday, May 16th, Wicked Wolf Sports Bar, 1080 Peach Street, Northeast Atlanta, Georgia 30309. Belly Restaurant Lounge, 710 Peach Street, Northeast Atlanta 30308. Saturday, Daybreak at 1 p.m. at Bosque Big Upa Studio Kitchen, 510 Fairborn Road, Southwest, Suite 400, Atlanta, Georgia 33331. Make reservations here. Highly encourage. The Vaughn City Rising Star Ceremony, 1477 Rossville Road, Suite 150, Marietta, Georgia 062. Doors open at 7 p.m. Tickets are available here. We Them Ones comedy show, 8 p.m. at State Farm Arena. Tickets available. We saw this show happening during the weekend. We want to help promote and support and show up. Come on, that's awesome. Sunday, May 18th, Spin and Sip Vinyl Day, 12 p.m. at Vinyl Fiends ATL, 675 Ponce de Leon Avenue, located second floor inside Citizen Supply. Show your seat ticket for a special friends discount on your purchase. coffee, wine, and cocktails mixer. 12 p.m. Upper Room, ATL 675 Ponce de Leon Avenue, located second floor. Is supply. And then the 22nd annual Southern Entertainment Award City Winery, doors open at 5 p.m. 650 North Avenue, Northeast Ponce City Market, hosted by solo program director, promotion director of Course Radio Streets 94.5. Live performances by Two Live Bree, Adonis, Columbus Toy, Elena, J. Harvard, Smorny, Miles, Tony Way, and more. So that is the weekend, May 16th through the 18th in Atlanta, Georgia. So you are 3 days, 21 hours, 35 minutes, and 5 seconds away from that weekend there. Yes, indeed you are. And then, of course, City Winery, here are the tickets here. These are not bad prices for the tickets. Right here. So mezzanine, $25. Mezzanine Premier, $30. Orchestra, $40. Premier, $60. Stage Premier, $70. There is no way in hell you are going to get cheaper tickets to go into an award show than that. Okay, I'm just going to let you know that right now. That's not too bad for an award show. And then, of course, because it's City Winery, not only do you get to have wine, but also you'll get to have food as well. Choose your experience. So I think this will be the concert dining menu, I think, because it's at night here. So here's the menu here. So you got carbonated chicken wings there, pepperdew peppers, roasted garlic ranch chorizo, grilled Spanish sausage, garlic ranch, Greek sliders, beef smash patties, feta cheese, pickled onions, mushroom risotto balls, goat cheese, spicy tomato sauce, french fries, ketchup, truffle fries, rosemary, parmesan, roasted garlic ranch. You got marinated chicken thigh, grilled hanger steak, garlic shrimp, seared tofu, beef tortilla meatballs. You got margarita, Mediterranean vegetable, Greek chicken flatbread, shrimp scampi for flatbreads, kale salad, Caesar salad, Greek farmer salad. Add skewers, so you can do chicken thigh, grilled hanger steak, garlic shrimp, seared tofu, beef tortilla meatballs, charcuterie board, cheese and charcuterie board there, and then all the wines on tap there. You got cocktails, you got beer, you got cider, you got seltzer there, you got beverages, then dessert, chocolate burrito, New York style cheesecake, and you can even do coffee and spiked coffee as well. So there you go there. So shout out to, like I said, the Southern Entertainment Awards there. And then here's the ballot here. Here are some previous winners. Number one DJ in the South. This is the 21st annual Southern Entertainment Awards. Number one DJ in the South, Chuck T, DJ Chuck T. Female DJ of the Year, Tay Powers. Slept on DJ of the Year, DJ 270. Best Skills / Blend DJ of the Year, Vibe Gods. Club DJ of the Year, DJ 2. Slept on Club DJ of the Year, DJ Crowd Pleaser. Mixtape of the Year, Screw Orleans Series. A Mixtape of the Year, DJ Can Bang On. A Mixtape Artist of the Year, Blasian 83. Mixtape Artist Mixtape of the Year, rather, Blue Flames Volume 1. Internet Streaming DJ of the Year, DJ Roots Queen. Internet / Streaming Artist of the Year, Beat King. Web or App of the Year, Fan Base. Internet Hustle of the Year, Desi Banks. Social Media Brand or Influencer of the Year, Ray Daniels. Internet Video or Series of the Year, ATL On Fire. Radio Station of the Year, Street 99.3. Radio Podcast of the Year, Rob Savage Show. Personality of the Year, Stan Diaz. Slip Personality of the Year, Ricky. Album of the Year, Killer Michael. Artist of the Year, Eddie Valeriano. Subtitle Artist of the Year, Mean the Goat. Group or Label of the Year, In You. Producer of the Year, Drummer Boy. Subtone Producer of the Year, DJ Chill. Performance of the Year, So Candy. Live Band / Musician of the Year, So Collective. Recording Studio Engineer of the Year, Patchwork Studio. Poet Spoken Word Artist of the Year, Ebu. Graphic Designer of the Year, Jalen Graphics. DVD or Film of the Year, Blood, Publication of the Year, Cream Magazine, Photographer, Journalist of the Year, ATL Picks, Videographer, Director of the Year, ATP Films, Record Club Promoter of the Year, DJ Daryl Jane, Industry Event or Service of the Year, A3C, Power Player Executive of the Year, King Dorian, Small Business of the Year, Roland Dorian, Humidor, Roland Humidor, Something Business of the Year, Sea of Things, Mall of the Year, Big Bank, Impact Mall of the Year, Tessa Williams, Slept On Mall of the Year, Tiffany Jones. Personally, I think Nzinga Amani, but congratulations to Tiffany Jones. I just have a personal affinity for Nzinga Amani Lee. My bad, Nzinga Amani, y'all. Moving on. More Stylist of the Year, Style by True. Fashion Design Brand of the Year, Ashley Exclusive. Community Service of the Year, New Era Atlanta. Community Leader of the Year, Josh Mundy. And Nonprofit Organization of the Year, Green House Foundation. So they have a lot of categories here. So they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48 categories. Good Lord Jesus. All right, my friend. Love you as always. See you soon, my friend. Love you. Thank you so much. And tomorrow, y'all know I normally am off on Thursdays, but of course, because of the trial, we will be here. Okay, so be ready for that. Usually the day ends around 5 o'clock, so I'll find the thumbnail and get the links and make it do what it do there. Yes, indeed. There. All right. So we're going to do 2 more topics, and then we're going to take a commercial break. Okay. All right. So let's go to blacknews.com. 27-year-old single black mom with 2 kids says she's still homeless since LA wildfires. Kahnai Jackson, a 27-year-old African-American single mother from Los Angeles, California, IA, has been living in her car with her 2 young children since losing their home in the LA wildfires. Despite the devastation, Jackson has been unable to get government assistance because she didn't have paperwork to prove that she lived there. Jackson was renting a room in an Aldina home when the heat and fire swept through the neighborhood. The fire destroyed the house, but because her rental agreement wasn't formal, she had no lease or utility bills on her name. Without official proof of residence, she doesn't apply for disaster relief. Being a renter, you don't get anything like the owners do, which is not fair at all. An apartment is a home. Living in a duplex is a home as well. If you're paying bills, that's your home. You know what I mean? Jackson told Fox LA, I just didn't have the documents to get the help that they were given. Since the fire, Jackson and her 5-year-old children and her children, 5-year-old Jeremiah, 8-year-old Gina, have been moving between motels and sleeping in their car. She's also a full-time nursing student, picks up side jobs whenever to make ends meet. I'm working, doing side jobs wherever I can to get money. She said, I can't work as much as I want to because I'm in school most of the day. I have to pick up my kids by 6 is a lot. Despite these challenges, Jackson is determined to provide a better life for her children. She recently started a GoFundMe campaign in the hopes to raise enough money to find stable housing. The campaign has raised nearly $19,000 so far. I'm just trying to be strong, give them a stable foundation, she said, so they won't think that this is normal. And by the way, this is something that we have to remember as cultural commentators and as journalists and as people in the world. Just because a story is over in terms of it being talked about doesn't mean that people are not still recovering in that story, right? So I will share the GoFundMe. I don't mind doing that at all. Right here, $25,401 there. Right here. Hi, my name is Kahnai Jackson. I am a 27-year-old mother of 2 beautiful children. We're renting a room in Aldina where the Eaton fire took everything we own. While there have been a lot of resources made available to survivors of the fire, there have not been housing and financial resources for people like me who are renting rooms. We have slipped through the crack. through the cracks, rather. Many people like myself were now on lease, but we were arrested to Aldina because of that paperwork saying I was a home or renting an apartment. I haven't been able to get much help. Because of this, I've been living in a motel room with my kids since January 8th of 2025, since the beginning of the year. It is now May 14th, 2025. I've been trying to go to school and pay $800 a week to keep my kids, and I house a motel room. I need your help. We're already struggling before the fire, and now to lose everything, including our house, has really hurt us. This will help us stay off the streets and get into a new home. I just want to provide a better life for my kids. So if you find in your heart to help, I would really appreciate it. Thank you. Have a blessed day. I will definitely share this in the live chat. I have no problem doing that because life is bigger than just what we're going through, right? Like I always say, stagnant princes and princesses can't ever compete with progressive kings and queens, right? And this is the power of social media. You can use it for good, or you can use it for the bad. There's plenty of content out here, but not everybody's a content creator. Some people are just one-trick ponies, just circling around and around and around the state fair. Meanwhile, the rest of us are at the Kentucky Derby seeing black stallions take over. You understand? So, yes, indeed. By the way, speaking of that, I want to check in on something. I want to see what's going on with Ron Sheridan, because for those of you who don't know, this is some good news. This is some good news. Okay, wonderful, 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 wonderful. So for those of you who do not know, Ron Sheridan sadly went through something very bad, pancreatitis. Ron Sheridan reveals hospitalization surpasses $35,000 goal. That's amazing. The former That's a Raven cousin Skeeter stars received care for pancreatitis. Ron Sheridan, who played patriarch characters on That's a Raven cousin Skeeter, received an outpouring of financial support for his current health issues. On Tuesday, May 6th, the 66-year-old posted an Instagram reel showing that he was hospitalized and explained his reasons for seeking medical help. On April 10th, I was on the road, got sick. They thought it was gastric. I got home on the 12th and immediately went to the hospital at Northridge. I was told it's pancreatitis. He explained in the clip below. So here is that clip right here.
Hey, friends. It's Rondell Sheridan here. On April the 10th, I was on the road and got sick. Went to the hospital and they thought it was gastric. I got home on the 12th, immediately went to the hospital at Northridge and was told it's pancreatitis, tons of tests. I was in the hospital for 9 days. I got released and I thought I was on the road to recovery, but it was just for observation. My pancreas is inflamed and there's not much you can do about it, but just wait for the inflammation to go down. I didn't realize that I was going to be and will be out of work for quite some time. I'm setting up this GoFundMe to help with some of my medical bills, but just expenses. If you have anything that you could donate, I would gladly appreciate it. Thank you so much.
So, after taking tons of tests, Sheridan recalled being in the hospital for 9 days after being released and believing that he was on the road to recovery after landed back in the clinic for an inflamed pancreas. While asking fans to donate to his GoFundMe, Sheridan explained that his ailments would mean he'll be out of work for quite some time, but his followers wasted no time surpassing the $35,000 goal. At the time of this writing, the actor has raised $45,000. Thankfully, we've seen Sheridan in years since That's already concluded in 2007. After 4 seasons, the actor has starred in spin-off story in the House of Raven's Home, and more. He recently caught up with his television daughter, Raven Simone, the April 3rd episode of her podcast, Sea Time with Raven and Miranda. So, here is that update. $83,931. Somebody donated $10,000 anonymously. And of course, I will drop the link to Ron Sheridan's GoFundMe as well in the live chat as well. Even though he has made it past, we all know that sometimes things can come back up, amen. So just want to put that link right there on the screen as well for Ron Sheridan. Like I said, a great actor, great brother, always has had a really good soul here. And by the way, this GoFundMe is donation protected. And also this GoFundMe here for Kahnai Jackson is donation protected as well. Let me read Ron's real quick here. Hello, friends and family. My name is Isabel Beso. I'm creating this page on behalf of my very dear friend Ronald Sheridan because he has been admitted to the hospital twice in the last month due to an extremely severe case of pancreatitis. He has not been able to work since April 12th of 2025. He will not be able to return to work for the foreseeable future. The doctors have said he just has to wait for his pancreas to do what it's going to do before any further treatment can be considered. In the meantime, he will mostly be bedridden while in recovery. If we can all come together to help him financially for his medical monthly bills while his body heals, I know this will be one giant stress we can collectively take off his shoulders so that he can focus on resting, recovering, and healing. Every little bit helps, and he appreciates you immensely. So congratulations, $83,931 raised. $83,931 raised. Just donated to that GoFundMe there, and right here, $25,401 raised. $25,401 raised. $25,401 raised, and 179 people just donated. So congratulations to Kahnai Jackson and Ron Sheridan for having blessings come to them, because they move as a blessing. They don't move as a curse and then get big mad where they get handled on their ass. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. But if you let it fly, it must apply. Moving on. From Variety.com, everybody. Barbershop TV series starring Jermaine Fowler set at Amazon here. Yes, indeed. A Barbershop TV series has been greenlit at Amazon Prime Video. Variety has learned the show will connect the universe of the Barbershop franchise with Jermaine Fowler attached to star. That is Jermaine Fowler right here. This guy right here. Jermaine Fowler right here. Marshall Taw, who co-wrote the original film, is writing the series and executive producing. The announcement was made during Amazon's Upfronts presentation to advertisers in New York on Monday night. So Upfronts are pretty much an event where advertisers learn about the new shows and new ways they can basically make more money and connect with us as consumers, pretty much. The official description states the show revolves around Trav Porter Fowler, who endeavors to follow in the footsteps of his grandfather, a legendary barber at the iconic Calvin's Barbershop in Chicago. And while the barbers are new, the shop remains just as lively, the customers just as argumentative, and the fades are still the dopest in the city, because at Calvin's, the community comes together way more than just a haircut. Along with Todd, Max Surley serves as executive producer and show and co-showrunner Kevin Hart, Brian Smiley, and Mike Stein, I'm confused. Let me make sure I read this right. Kevin Hart, Brian Smiley, and Mike Stein executive produce via Heartbeat Productions. There we go. Cameron Burnett and Autumn Bailey Ford executive produce on behalf of Permanent Productions, with George L. Tennant and Robert Teal of State Street Pictures and Bradley Garner of Busy Bee Entertainment also executive producing. Tiffany Brown will co-executive produce for Heartbeat. The series is produced by Amazon MGM Studios. We are thrilled to announce a new series based on the hilarious and innovative world of barbershop for our global Prime Video customers, said Vernon Sanders, global head of television at Amazon MGM Studios. The television adaptation of this iconic film franchise is an excellent hands with Max Surley and Marshall Taw, and we couldn't be happier with their collaboration and hard work to bring Calvin Chicago-based Barbershop to life for a new audience on Prime Video. This is now the second Barbershop TV series. Really? Did not know that. Showtime previously aired a sitcom based on the films of Omar Gooding in the lead role, though it lasted for just one season. The first Barbership film was released in 2002, followed by sequels in 2004 and 2016. In the words of Nicki Minaj, she was a black Amex credit card. She never got denied. That was an iconic line. There was also a spin-off film, Beauty Shop, starring Queen Latifah. The three main films have grossed nearly $200 million worldwide. Accomplished stand-up comedian Fowler broke out on screen with his starring role in the CBS multi-cam Superior Donuts. I think that was a sitcom. His other TV credits include the FX limited series A Murder at the End of the World and the True TV sketch comedy series Friends of the People. He will next be seen in the Tracy Morgan comedy series Crutch at Paramount Plus and Only Murders in the Building season 5. That's on Hulu. Fowler has starred in films like Coming to America, the sequel to Coming to America, Sorry to Bother You, Judas and the Black Messiah, and Ricky Sandy. He is rep by United Talent Agency, Entertainment 360, and Yarn the Fame. Congratulations. I remember Sorry to Bother You. That was a child that will tell you all about telemarketing. Oh, Lord, that movie. Oof. Get to you. All right, y'all. We're going to take a little commercial break. And when we come back, we have Airbnb, theme parks, Dame Dash, and Antoinette Louise. We have a lot more. We are live on tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back right after this one.
Yeah, we hustle all day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. You know me, work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Ay, hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder.
Sweet boy and blue, one look at you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny. I come from nothing. Our fun is your fun. Welcome to the celebration. We all we got. I'll see that. Don't you leave here to go for happiness. I want you to leave here to show that.
Here you leave today and enter a world of
a world of princesses.
A world of villains.
And heroes.
Raise your sabers.
A world of other worlds.
world of all the favorites. A world of throwbacks.
A world of
For whatever you love, infinite worlds await.
I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
I'm loving y'all right back. Welcome back into Brain Lee's virtual tour live. Glad to have you all here. We gave you some updates on Halle Bailey and DDG, and DDG's mom and sister has responded. Also, Soulja Boy has threatened to whoop DDG's ass, which Soulja Boy, go forth and prosper. I can't do the Star Trek thing, but go forth and prosper there. And then Janet Jackson will be receiving the Icon Award on Monday, May 26th during the American Music Awards. Then we talked about the Southern Entertainment Awards. By the way, the 22nd annual award show will be happening the weekend of May 16th to the 18th. So this weekend, and the show will be this Sunday on the 18th. Then we talked about Kahnai Jackson, who is a single black mother in Los Angeles, who she lived in a home, but because her contract was informal, she could not get renter's assistance. So she's living in a motel room with her 2 kids, and she's in school. So shared her GoFundMe, which if you want to donate to that GoFundMe, it is right here, and that is donation protected. Okay, that's donation protected. And then Ron Sheridan, who had pancreatitis, he has surpassed his original goal. It's at $83,000 some change. So you can support Ron Sheridan. He was the dad on That's a Raven and Cousin Skeeter there. And then, of course, we just talked about Barbershop. There's going to be a TV series coming to Amazon Prime. There's no release date as of yet, but I am sure when that trailer drops, we will definitely hear about it for sure. So on the short, it's going to look like this hand is going to be pointing this way. So I don't know what it is, but StreamYard flips it around. So but anyway, that's what you need to know there. So now you are all caught up there. Let's get to some more news here on Virtual Tour Library. That is Variety.com. Airbnb will let you host celebrity hosted experiences with Megan Thee Stallion, Sabrina Carpenter, Stephanie Team, Patrick Mahomes, and more. Airbnb, as a part of promoting its revamped and expanded vacation bookings, has teamed up with several celebrities to offer a once-in-a-lifetime meet, but only a few lucky fans may be able to actually secure them. The travel website announced Airbnb Originals, which the company touts as extraordinary experiences hosted by the world's most interesting people. Thank you, bro. Oh, now you want to work. You see it. You see how technology works, ladies and gentlemen. The travel site announced Airbnb Originals, which the company touts as extraordinary experiences hosted by the world's most interesting people, initial celebrities in the mix. Go back. Right here, hosted by the world's most interesting people. Initial celebrities in the mix are Megan Thee Stallion, Los Angeles, whom you can transform into your anime alter ego in her Okinawa Hottie Quest. Kansas City Chiefs star Patrick Mahomes, Kansas City, with whom you can learn how to throw the perfect spiral and enjoy Kansas City barbecue on a Sunday. K-pop group 17 Soul, who to celebrate their 10-year anniversary has created a space that will allow us to soak in the decade of memories we share together, every song, every stage, every moment. These three experiences are free. Those three experiences rather are free, but there's limited availability. An Airbnb rep said celebrity hosted experiences are available on first come, first served basis to users who sign up. Airbnb is paying a fee to the celebrities as a part of the promotion. Upcoming experiences include one from Sabrina Carpenter, who will host a day of glam dancing and espresso in Los Angeles. I'm sure that Duncan will be a part of that for the brown sugar shaken espresso. Another from Colombian singer Carol G, who has come visit me in my hometown, where I'll show you one of my favorite places in the world. You know, I love a good cosplay moment. Megan says in the description of her Airbnb experience, my passion for anime has always been front and center, even in my music. It's more than entertainment; it's a way to express besides myself, shape-shifting into who I want to be. I want that for you too, but to activate your inner alco, you gotta earn it. Complete my alco hottie quest to unlock a whole new persona. Hosts of Airbnb originals are able to set their own prices for such curated experiences. Others are being co-designed with Kiki Palmer, Jamie Maserati, Glenn Doyle, Amy Warbach, Dana Mabi, and Chance the Rapper. Additionally, Airbnb users can learn pastry making at the renowned French Bastards Bakery with chef Rapanel Abaz, and play beach volleyball with Olympian Carol Solberg on Rio de Janeiro's Libya Beach. Oh my God, that would be so cool. I've never been to Rio de Janeiro. That would be fun to do. The celebrity bookings are a part of the expanded Airbnb's experience selection, which now includes tours, outings, and events hosted by locals who know their city best. The company is launching in 650 cities around the world. Those include landmark museum and cultural experiences, food tours, cooking classes, and dining experiences, outdoors, water sports, and wildlife experiences, shopping experiences, and workout wellness and experiences. Airbnb experiences are vetted for quality with focus on expertise, reputation, and authenticity according to the company. Hosts are assessed across areas like experience or connection to the city and gets feedback on an ongoing basis. In addition, the company is introducing Airbnb services to let you book personal trainer, spa appointments, and more, initially available in 10 categories in 260 cities. The first categories are chefs, photography, massage, spa treatments, personal training, hair, makeup, nails, repair, mirrors, and catering. I think there's going to be a lot of entrepreneurs working with Airbnb. As with the experiences, the company says Airbnb services are vetted for quality through evaluation of expertise and reputation. Service hosts have an average of 10 years experience and have completed Airbnb's identity verification process, are required to submit relevant licenses and certifications. Airbnb has also redesigned its app, which has been rebuilt from the ground up, so you can book everything in one place. So you can easily book everything in one place. After you book a location, the app suggests services and experiences we think you'll love based on where you're staying and who you're with, according to Airbnb. When you arrive at your destination, the app welcomes you for detailed itinerary, including check-in details and a day-by-day view of everything you booked on Airbnb. The redesigned Airbnb app includes an Explore tab, a new homepage to discover locations, experiences, and services, a Trips tab with a schedule of your trip, details about your home and services and experiences. You put a revamped messenger platform with photo and video sharing, and integrated payments for customizing services, and redesigned profile page that lets you share what you've traveled or where you traveled on Airbnb and the people you met along the way. Since arriving in 2008, Airbnb has surpassed 2 billion guest arrivals in the company's sales. First of all, congratulations on that. I think that's absolutely fabulous. I remember when they did Etna Mo, where you could design your own superhero costume. Incredible. You hear me? So let me see if I can get Airbnb originals up. So we look at Megan Thee Stallion's experiences. I'm kind of curious on Megan Thee Stallion's experience here. So here it is here. Airbnb originals worldwide. Now, where is something's not sold out already? Good damn. Now, let me see something. Megan Thee Stallion Airbnb. There we go. Okay, here we go. I found the press release, everybody. Hang on, give me a moment. Because I actually want to see this. I really do. So here it is here. Become an Uncle Hottie with Megan Thee Stallion. Join Megan Thee Stallion's Airbnb experience a journey into her Uncleverse. Oh, my Lord Jesus. Now, listen, I don't want to go to hell, okay? I don't. But in a, tech apocalyptic space with all that, please sign me up. Anyway, moving on. 3-time Grammy Award-winning superstar, entrepreneur, and Ultra hot girl Megan Thee Stallion is bringing her larger than life. I need to stop. She could probably be in a Black Panther costume and chase me down, child. Anyway, bringing her larger-than-life anime world to Airbnb experiences. Conquering the all-too hottie quest experience in a series of fun challenges that will immerse 12 guests in Megan Thee Stallion's Ultraverse, taking place on Thursday, June 12th in Los Angeles. Guests can dive into Megan's unique dimension that reveals each aspect of her uncle high personality, from choosing the cosplay outfit, taking on a team Flores Lava course, to battling in a one-on-one Mortal Kombat 1 competition on Xbox Series X, and making Megan's ramen recipe. Meanwhile, Megan is on hand as the official Hype Hottie, awarding special charms to guests so they can level up in their Ultra Hottie status. So bringing the Ultra Hottie quest to life with Airbnb has been such an amazing process, Megan said. Anime has always been a passion of mine, so I'm really excited for the high scale. Little Taste of My World is going to be an adventure that the high school absolutely love. So this is amazing. So Megan will actually be there. I think you get to wear this too. Oh my God. Listen. About the experience, Megan Thee Stallion invites her fans into her anime-inspired world during her Airbnb experience designed exclusively for Airbnb. Guests will journey through a neon plaza storefronts, which is right here, right there. And then there is the Xbox controller there. There's Megan Thee Stallion with some plushies there, and then this looks like a makeup station of some sort in a hallway with lockers, like high school. Conquering science challenges to Chief Oku High says guests will face 5 challenges to level up and earn unique charms directly from Megan for their quest persons along the way. As guests arrive, they are greeted by the butler, aka Megan's right-hand woman, who will be running the show behind the scenes to kick things off. The butler will share a welcome letter from Megan. From there, guests will head to the locker room and choose a collection of blazers, skirts, wigs, face gems, and much more. Their own custom preppy anime school outfit. Megan will greet the guests and hand out the charms and styles. So Megan will actually be there in person with these 12 people. This is going to be crazy good. Then they'll split into teams and dive into an immersive Flores Lava course, racing to grab as many hidden chests as possible to earn extra charms. Megan will award charms for not only speed but style. Fun continues in a one-on-one Mortal Kombat 1 competition on Xbox Series X, fueling their competitive spirit with some Japanese snacks and drinks as they play. Then they'll take a break to learn how to make and then eat Megan's perfect ramen recipe and their own special ingredients and toppings to make it theirs. Megan will determine if their ramen is truly hot and spicy. Guests can also try Megan's very own Chica's diversus tequila or Megan cocktails as a perfect end to the experience. The Butler will guide guests back to the locker room where they'll find a secret loot box. Based on the charms they've earned, guests will be able to collect special rewards from the loot box from their charm specialists and costumes. Guests will proudly leave showing off their onto high status. So, will that mean tickets for a future tour? What that means about tequila? Like, what are the special rewards from the loot box? Damn it! So you go right here to Airbnb/Megan Thee Stallion and know it. Experience is probably sold out. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. It closes May 21st at 2:30 a.m. Okay, so if you want to do this Megan Thee Stallion experience with Airbnb, I'm going to drop the link in the chat. Hang on. This is so cool. Megan Thee Stallion. Airbnb. EXPERIENCE. That is so cool. So right there, oh, you know what? I need to do that again. I need but May 21st. Okay. Hang on, y'all. Hang on. That is really cool. Megan Thee Stallion Airbnb experience. May 21st, 2:30 a.m. Last chance to get in. Okay. There we go. Now it's updated. So right there, that's the deadline. May 21st, 2:30 a.m. Last chance to get in for this experience. Y'all, the Airbnb, you did your good shit. Okay? Praise be unto God. Praise be unto God, child. Oh, yeah, this is going to be a good time. This is going to be a good time. Do you hear me? I swear it's going to be something incredible. Okay, y'all. So that is the Airbnb experiences. And of course, I'll drop the Airbnb experiences link here as well in the chatterization. Okay. All right, y'all. We are almost done here. Almost done. From Blue Loop, Hershen launches $1.1 billion loan to fund acquisition of theme parks. Hershen will acquire more than 20 Palace Entertainment properties. This happened today. Hershen has launched a $1.1 billion leverage loan to help fund this acquisition of all Palace Entertainment's U.S. theme parks and hotels. The deal was announced between Hershen and Palace Entertainment. Marquez Render's U.S. subsidiary was announced in March of this year. Hershen will acquire more than 20 Palace entertainment attractions across 10 U.S. states. These include 7 theme parks, 6 water parks, and 6 family entertainment centers, FECs. Theme park properties and Palace Entertainment's portfolio include Kennywood and Dutch Wonderland, Pennsylvania, and Lake Components in Connecticut. When the agreement was announced, Hershen CEO Ed Wexler said, "We look forward to building upon the strong foundation that Palace Entertainment has created and welcome these properties and host into the Hershen family of brands." The news of the $1.1 billion loan was first reported by Bloomberg. So literally, as I was getting ready for the tour this morning, I saw this and definitely had to report on it to you guys for sure. Okay, almost done there. Hershen and Palace Entertainment deal. A statement credit brand agency S&P Global Ratings said Hershen planned to issue the loan and use cash from its balance sheet to fund the acquisition and refinance its existing debt faculties. Hershen's existing portfolio includes 29 theme parks, tourist attractions, and resorts in 8 states in Canada. The company's parks include Dollywood, Silver Dollar City, and Kentucky Kingdom. Hershen is the ideal organization to lead Palace Entertainment's unique properties. John Riley, Chief Executive Officer of Palace Entertainment, said in March, Hershen is best in class and provide high-quality guest experience within its parks. Palace Entertainment team members and its parks in great hands as we make this transition. The deal is a major milestone for both companies as Hershen works on its expansion in family entertainment hospitality, while Park Dorando's focus on its core market in Europe there. So here it is here. So this is where they are here. So these are the amusement parks right here. Water parks right here. Animal parks right here. Lodging right here. And family entertainment centers right here. So yeah, just wanted to give y'all that update there. Yes, indeed. So cookies. So with that being said, let's roll on here to Hot 97 DameD or to sell film studio and streaming network. DameD financial downfall has even a federal judge in New York has ordered the sale of assets tied to the Dash Group. His business held entirely under his wife Raquel Horn's name, so a debt stemming from a 2019 copyright lawsuit. All Hip Hop broke the news on Tuesday, May 13th, which was yesterday. Author and filmmaker Edna Brooks sued Dash that year, accusing him of releasing a film adaptation of her for a book series about her consent. She won a $78,289 judgment in 2020, which Dash never paid. He countersued the loss and then allegedly hid assets from show companies like the Dash Group and Papatin LLC with legal fees and interest. Dash now owes closer to $100,000. After repeated attempts to collect, Brooks asked the court to force itself his holdings. The judge appointed a receiver to liquidate Horn's ownership of the Dash Group, which court documents list as fully in her name. The company includes several Dash Prize ventures, including his American News streaming service, CEO by Dash platform, and children's discovery space. Dash is now required to turn over company records. Proceeds from the sale will be used to pay Brooks. This follows the November 2024 auction of Dash's one-third stake in Rockefeller Records, which he bought in just $1 million. Nearly $200,000 went to unpaid child support, while $1.7 was applied to his overdue New York State taxes, leaving nothing for his own creditors. DameD also owes $823,000 in separate judgment tied to the film Dear Frank, along with $4 million defamation ruling and $8 million back taxes. Is reportedly prepared to file bankruptcy. Dash could face contempt charges or arrest if he fails to comply with court orders. The court capped Brooks' recovery at the original $78,000 judgment plus interest, but Damon's financial record appears far from over. Well, if you do the right thing by people won't do the wrong thing to you. Like that's it, point blank. And on the Hershen Palace Entertainment thing, I do believe that these regional parks are definitely going to be the sleeper brands of the theme park industry. All right. So there is that on that. Now, I want to showcase this beautiful woman here, leading the pack as lucky number 7, the Miss Texas lineup. I'm treating it like a championship game, focused, fired up, and ready to move the chains beyond grateful to represent North Texas purpose. So this is AntionetteL here. Beautiful, beautiful. I saw her, talking about the Bachelor, Greg Ellis, which I think me and her would be a more beautiful couple than her and Greg Ellis. But June 24th is the evening gown and on-stage question. June 25th is health and fitness. June 26th is talent. And June 28th is the final competition. And so here she is, number 17. Let's see here. I'm trying to find her name. She said number 17, right? Maybe it's on the no. Oh, lucky number 7, Doy. Okay, my bad. Antoinette Van, Clarinet Treasure. So that's Miss North Texas there. And just to show y'all her Instagram here. So she was Miss North Texas. So she's in Miss North Texas 2025. She is a linebacker for the Texas Elite Spartans. So she's a football player. Yeah, I know. And here she is here in her uniform, making it do what it do, baby. Yes, indeed. And you can see just the natural beauty of this woman right here. Y'all know we always love promoting the good in the neighborhood, and we love us a black sister. Yes, indeed, we do. She's a model as well, so just want to show her off. So y'all send love, prayers, and blessings for her as well. And also, too, she has served for us as well. So, yes, indeed. So thank you for your service as well. Y'all, that's our show. That's our show. That's our show. That's our show. We did that in 1 hour, 43 minutes, and 48 seconds. I'm going to turn on my camera now because we've done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. Man. Well, being able to do a bonus show for y'all is fun. Sometimes it's a little bit strenuous based on the day that I've had. But you know what? I am so at peace because I know that over here we are good with actual factual content, right? So, like I said, I think the one that really got to me today probably was Halle Bailey and the restraining order that happened today. So please, if you missed that show this morning, it is on the replay. Please go watch it. Had to handle a dumb fuck who tried to try me this morning, and I do believe he will get in the bed, pull the covers over his head, and go the fuck to sleep. Janet Jackson going to be honored with the Icon Award at the American Music Awards Monday, May 26th. Congratulations, Janet Jackson. I saw her in concert, like I said, in Cleveland, Ohio. She is that legend, okay? The Southern Entertainment Awards, absolutely awesome, the 22nd year of it. I hope it gets on TV very soon because Hollywood needs content. Kahnai Jackson, prayers up to you that you will get into a home. Here is the GoFundMe here for her there. And then, of course, Ron Sheridan fight against spear pancreatitis there. Barbershop coming to Amazon Prime Video. That's going to be a huge series. Cannot wait for that. That's going to be so much fun. I can see so many cameos as well. Airbnb and the Megan Thee Stallion experience. That is going to be awesome. Like I said, if you want to be a part of it, there's the link there. And let me tell you something, I would definitely go just to hang out with Megan. I feel like she would be a good time in person for sure. And shout out to Airbnb for expanding their territory. The theme parks, I do believe, like I said, the regional parks will be the undercover sleeper that nobody's expected in the theme park industry, because if you can't make it to Disney World, if you can't make it to Disneyland, if you can't make it to Universal Studios Hollywood, Universal Land Resort, the regional theme parks will shore up the rest of the country. Dame Dash having to pay that woman, her name, by the way, just want to make sure I get this woman's name right here. Edwina Brooks, you gotta pay her, man. She sued and she won, and you didn't want to pay. So when you cheat other people, people will do the most to you. So, just know your role, stay in your lane, and shut the fuck up. If you know what's good for your mental health, especially if nobody's doing anything to you. If you have to keep doing the most to other people, that means you ain't got shit going on for your damn self. You never have, and you never will. Like I said, some of y'all are Tasha St. Patrick, and you want to try people who got that, ghost energy, James St. Patrick energy, and you saw what happened to Tasha. She got choked up on that refrigerator. Some of y'all got a bigger opponent in life, in your real life, and you are not going to make it mentally otherwise, child. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. If you let it fly, supply. And then finally, Antionette Louise competing for Miss Texas. Prayers up to you, sister. I am rooting for you too. And I think Antionette Eloise Lee, or Antionette Lee, is a beautiful name as well as Lee, if you're nasty. So, with that being said, look at her there at Mardi Gras, led by Tom Roulette, the Good Times Roll, baby. And yes, indeed, she's there with the American Heart Association doing CPR there. So awesome sauce there. Y'all, that is it for the show. One love, much love, all love. With that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you want more special, because you are always going to bless and trust. You may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Last one to call yourself is nothing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I has been time with you. You has been time with me. And hopefully by spending time together, we're awesome, great together. And always remember, where you're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or listen, you are standing up for what's right. And if other people are upset by it, that means they're about the wrong. That's not your problem. That's because they are a problem. Make sure the replay is not just right for you watching, not just right for listening to it, but for you want to experience it again. I love you. I value you. I appreciate you all. Always remember, receive love, God give it. Receive love, God give it. Receive love, God give it. Whatever obstacles you have overcome, wherever success you have achieved upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you, but no one else is proud of you. Be proud of you, Dan. So finally, y'all, listen. My Lord. Sometimes, in the words of Marvin Sapp, closing the door can actually be a blessing. Some of y'all need to close some doors in your life. Some doors that you're opening are causing you stress. Close the door sometimes and get to other doors that bring you more joy. Commercial break and fireworks coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's come, for the blessings on the way for you, me, all of us, as a society, as a people, as a culture. I feel love. And I send it right back to you. Good night, everybody. I love you all. Bye.
I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought...
Where are the girls that like to have fun? Where are the girls that like to have fun? Where are the girls that like to have fun? Where are the girls that like to have fun? Where are the girls that like to have fun? I'm a fun girl, very fun girl, see a shot, take a shot, never run girl. I'm a fun girl, very fun girl, see a shot, take a shot, never run girl. See a shot, take a shot, never run, girl. I'm a fun girl, very fun girl, see a shot, take a shot, never run, girl. C-H-I-C-A-S, 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 C-H-I-C-A-S. Chicas divertidas.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.